And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
And the moment two stranded NASA astronauts finally return from the International Space Station.
And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
Stranded astronauts Butch and Sunny return safely to Earth after their week-long mission became 9 months in space.
Now, two astronauts who were stuck for 9 months on the International Space Station are readjusting to life back on Earth. Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore splashed down off the coast of Florida after a 17-hour journey. They were supposed to stay in space for just 8 days.
Yeah, our science editor Rebecca Morell can tell us about the final stage of that long expedition.
Coming into view, the first glimpse of the SpaceX capsule.
Freedom, SpaceX, Comcheck.
SpaceX, Freedom is with you.
After a fast and fiery re-entry through the Earth's atmosphere, parachutes open, slowing its descent. Inside, Butch Wilmore, Sonny Williams and their two crewmates.
And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
Butch and Sonny are finally home. The NASA pair arrived at the International Space Station last June. They were only supposed to stay for just over a week. But the spacecraft they travelled on suffered technical problems and their mission was dramatically extended. They made the most of their stay, but both agreed they missed the simple things in life.
I think that up here you kind of miss like the smell of fresh cut grass and those type of things that you kind of take for granted a little bit, and you don't have that up here. So looking forward to just some of those basics.
I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of my family and my dogs and jumping in the ocean. I think that will be really nice to just be back on Earth and feel Earth.
Butch and Sonny's 286 days in space will have taken its toll on their health. Despite a strict exercise regime, they will have lost muscle and bone density, which will take some time to recover. But there are some surprising advantages to being weightless too.
When you first get back from space, sleeping is very uncomfortable because you've been floating for 6 months, enjoying a wonderful sleep where there are no pressure points on your body, no tossing and turning, no head on the pillow or anything. So that initial phase of lying down and feeling pressure points is quite uncomfortable. But otherwise, you get used to that quite quickly.
After splashdown, the rescue crew arrived to recover the capsule, along with a pod of dolphins. The spacecraft is lifted with the astronauts inside. Then at last, a first breath of fresh air. Sonny looking remarkably happy after being away for so long, and a little unsteady at first. Butch is smiling too, and clearly glad to be home. It's job done for the charred capsule, and now Butch and Sonny are ready to reunite with their families. Rebecca Morell, BBC News.
I think they look quite relieved to be back, don't they?
I think they look very relieved. I don't know, like we've said all along on this story, it's like the pinnacle of their career. It's the best thing that could have ever happened to them in lots of ways. I would just be desperate to get home.
What a welcome party, though. The
dolphins!
Love the dolphins.
Dolphins and gorgeous, glorious blue skies. That was for them, Carol.